Peace, soul family. Grand rising, grand rising. It feels amazing today. The sun is rising. We have awakened. Take heed to the miracle that God has gave us today. So today I'll be showing you guys my newest painting I had made. My newest alchemical transmutation. And I did this with a different kind of acrylic paint. So it kind of has this reflection. I love it. I love it. So I'll let you guys marvel at it for a little bit. Now, you guys can kind of get the feeling that I had felt, I had envisioned before I had painted this. That divine feminine, divine masculine unity energy, union, Aséeee. So, this actually comes with a story, a nice story, I guess. I'll tell you guys. Soul drop. So about last year around this time, I had met amazing divine feminine goddess, truly amazing, powerful, mystical, magical woman. And we had shared a great love. It was a great fire, great passion for the heart. Aséeee, Aséeee. And we had really helped each other elevate because we had met each other in a more inner worked, healed state. Not completely like, well, you're never fully completely healed, but we met each other at a very mature place in our life, and we had tons of fun. But ultimately, it came to a point where there was stuff in both of us we had to heal. But for me specifically, I had to heal things in my heart. You guys might have heard little things on my channel. About 2 years around this time, my mother had passed, and I had to heal that part of myself. Truly, what's the best way to truly embracing and receiving the divine feminine? That's something that I had struggled with, something that I to be able to fully have a loving companion, a divine feminine counterpart, you have to heal that part of yourselves, and vice versa for women. You have to heal that masculine energy within yourself, and that's what I had to do. And I had to heal my sacral chakra, forgiving myself for the life that I had lived prior, years back, and well, throughout my life, not fully embracing my body, not fully loving my body, loving my sensuality, my sexuality, loving who I truly was, who I truly am. And those were things that I had to heal to really be in a relationship, in a healthy, like it was amazing. And we had I think we only had one situation where we had to healthily communicate. Other than that, it was completely, it was like you met I sometimes refer to her as I used to refer to her as my twin flame, but now I kind of, the false twin flame. You meet people in this life that are here not always permanently, sometimes for a season, just to help you come to realize what you need to work on yourself for the real one, for that real twin flame, that real soulmate, if you will. There's more spiritual people who go really deep into the twin flame dynamic, but I have heard of the false twin flame, which is pretty much somebody comes in where they feel of a likeness to that energy that you're meant to be with, meant to marry, to become in union with. And sometimes they just come really to help you, not in a negative perspective at all. I know it's called false twin flame, but really just to help you heal what you need to, real, it really challenges you to face yourself, challenges you to face your inner self, and to become your own twin flame, your own soulmate first, before you can have a partnership with anybody. And that's like so much gratitude to her. I hope she's doing well on her own journey, her own path. You know, much love, much joy, much appreciation. And you know, this isn't necessarily this is what I had felt, but even if you look at it from an outside perspective and outside perception, and like any of you could truly feel from this painting, that was just my story, but you can feel that dynamic of that divine masculine, divine feminine reaching out to one another. Ashe, ashe. The clash of worlds, you know. Ashe. You know, I had done this in another piece that I'll show you guys soon, and it really showed me how much my art is evolving, and just how beautiful it's like really turning into. To be able to do this, practice my alchemical transmutation on this medium, it's truly amazing for me. As you guys know, I just started in August, so this is like, it's like phenomenal for me. You know, all my life I had worked with my hands. I guess this is, you know, I work with a paintbrush, but like I was more used to working with metalwork or like construction background, and just to fall into, you know, such an amazing dynamic. I guess I can go into the colors a little bit. The blue is typically the color sometimes I feel represented by. I am a water sign, I'm a Pisces. I love the ocean. You know, sometimes I dream all day about like Atlantis, and you know, perhaps in a past life I may have been Atlantean. Perhaps in this life, with the new utopia 5D Earth, some people say Atlantis is coming back. So perhaps that's where that energy comes from. And for her, when I had met her, and typically even before I had met her, I had always envisioned like a purple spirit coming to me in my dreams at times. And she had wore a lot of, she had purple streaks in her hair. So that also kind of shares type of women I like. but yeah, she used to wear a lot of purple clothes, a lot of purple aesthetic. She had like a purple vibe to her. She was a lot better, a lot more experienced, better yet to say, at astral projecting. And whenever like she would come to me in purple form. So that's some backstory for you guys. Ashe. And when I had unlocked the door, allowed myself to receive her, I had envisioned myself opening a door into like a purple realm full of energy. And like that was like, you know, allowing her to visit my mind when she would, if she wanted to, for like telepathic communication, to say the least. But yeah, so that's the backstory of this. Like I said, you guys can perceive this in your own way, as that is the point of art. You can see the divine masculine, divine feminine union, and you know, just even in itself, going into like the two here. You know, from my perspective of where I was in my life at that moment. As you can see, he doesn't have feet. That's because I wasn't fully grounded, and I was kind of still. I was in a, when I met her, I was in a not hardened, but a more gentle survival mode. I was a lot better, but of course it comes with that dynamic of the two, especially for men. Sometimes to fully become a man, sometimes you have to invite a woman into your life, or better yet, allow her, receive her, to show what parts that you still need to heal. A lot of relationships sometimes really help yourself in ways that you probably wouldn't be able to have done alone in solitude. So I wasn't fully grounded here, and when I had received her, I loved her so much, but like I could only give from a state of survival mode, of, you know, I lived off the land. I was very, if you go back to some of my old videos, I was very militant in a sense. I was very, prepared for the worst. Like I had a heavy survival mode, a heavy, like, you know, I could survive the worst of the worst conditions and still, you know, be this undefeatable warrior state of mindset. You know, a lot of, you know, I lived in a tent for almost a year practically, even in 2010, lower than that degree weather. And, you know, it taught me a lot. It taught me how to warm up my body heat at will. Like, it's, a lot of people probably wouldn't be doing what I'm doing right now. I'm standing, like I'm grounded, you know, shoes off, and there's still frost on the plants, but I don't mind that at all. But yeah, so you can see that dynamic about how I wasn't grounded, and I couldn't really provide a full atmosphere for her. And like when we split up, it kind of, you know, eats at the ego that, for a man, you know, not being able to provide, you know, fully for a person. Like, you know, I always see myself as wanting to be like the best of best husbands, like providing a house, providing land, providing like all the food. Like, you don't, like, baby girl, just, you know, you know, maximize everything to the utmost, to times 10, which you do. Provision, I'll take care of all that. That's what I do. That's what the physical masculine energy is to be, to provide, to protect, to guide, to teach. And not being able to fully do that, you know, she felt that, she sensed that, and like she you know, tried her best to help. But that is something that you personally have to work on, do the inner work prior to be able to fully get in union. And as you can see, you know, although I did know things about what she had faced herself, but just from my point of view, I didn't fully get to perceive her. I didn't fully get to love her unconditionally. Like I said that a lot, that I loved her unconditionally, but in truth, I only had a certain perception of her based off of like how we met. I saw a lot of ravens before like I met her, and you know, I always called her Raven or whatnot, but she was a completely amazing being who I didn't fully get to see. So as you can see, like I didn't fully get to really truly be able to see her for who she was. I didn't, better yet to say, I didn't get to fully experience or fully take and receive divine feminine energy in itself. Only a certain aspect of divine feminine energy that I was able to grasp in survival mode. So now this is the magician, this is thriving mode, this is, you know, everything is possible mode, this is unlimited mode, I say, limitless mode. No longer in a place of limited mindsets, limited goals, you know, only, it's only the sky from here, beyond the sky, you know, I share. But yeah, so I didn't get to fully perceive her, and I wanted to like portray that. I mean, you know, she did mention to me as well, like there were some things that she had to work on, some things she had to heal. You know, we really did reflect each other. That's why I kind of like, I did like for a while consider her like a twin flame in a sense. She was practically like a best friend, but you know, for where like I had been healing myself in one aspect of my masculine energy, my feminine energy, from my mother, it was vice versa for her with her father. So I kind of wanted to show that aspect of it. But I should. Hope you guys enjoy. This is definitely more one of my personal works, more personal piece. Get to really get into my heart and mind, expressing it through my throat chakra. You know, no matter how it might feel, I don't think my voice really shaked a bit, but I still express myself. I should. But I think it was an excellent delivery. I should. But I should. So I hope you guys enjoy. And I've been really like taken into like a lot of posts that I see, like I'm an artist, I am a content creator, I do run a business, I'm a businessman, but I do this to express myself, not to be a machine. And like I'm like, it's been like a week since I posted content, but like that's perfectly fine. You know, I don't make art to just post a bunch on Instagram. So I had to accept that, and it was like I felt so much better afterwards. So I hope you guys enjoy. Stay tuned, stay subscribed, stay blessed, stay prosperous, stay abundant. Aséeee, Aséeee. Until next time.